Okay, we're into round 3, and I have won the roll, so I'm going to choose to play, obviously, because I have bounce lands. I really need a swamp. I'm going to keep this hand. I shouldn't, probably. But, meh, I'm in the final. Sunk cost fallacy? Is that the case here? I'm not sure, but yeah, I'm going to keep. I guess it doesn't really matter which land I lead with. I'm quite red light in this deck, aren't I? So I've basically got all the red sources in the deck already in my hand. So hopefully I will just draw black sources. That's not one, but that is a very good card to draw. Arguably I should have played a non-bounce land there, because otherwise, well, I am going to have to discard now if I cast Compulsive Research, but I think it's worth doing anyway. I don't really need all these mountains. So I'm just going to Oath of Jace, draw 3, discard 2. So I'm going to discard 2 cards, and they're going to be lands. That's one, and I think that's the other. Yeah. Yeah, draw another Compulsive Research, that's good. Sky Knight Legionnaire, I think that's just going to die to last gasp, so I can Aqueduct without having to discard a card. Oh, maybe not. I guess I don't just want to die, my hand's pretty good, so yeah, I'm just going to do that for temper. What I could also do is just go Signet Compulsive Research, but I think I'm just going to make sure I don't just die to flyers really quickly. Research is slightly better later in the game as well, when you kind of have a better idea of what you actually want from the game. I can't remember which land I had in play, but just play that. I think it was a swamp actually, but who cares? My opponent now knows an extra card in my hand. So yeah, I just bounce a Savant, and then they'll replay it, and then I can Ribbons of Night it off a Signet, and then I'll be in a pretty good position to just win the game from there, I think. Ah, Guild Mage. Interesting. That makes sense, because both of those creatures trade with my Savant. But who cares? I'm going to send it in. Actually, that was a mistake. I should have returned the Terraformer to my opponent's library, and then that was a really stupid play. I should have returned the Terra, because what I'm now going to do is return the better creature to their library. I'll try and pay more attention. At least I saw it after I did it. It also means they can just play the Guild Mage and block with First Strike if they really want to. It doesn't look like now they're playing the Fangtail. So yeah, I'm going to play this Signet. And then I'm going to Ribbons of Night this. And then if I draw a bounce land, I'll play it. If not, I'll just play a Swamp. Oh, train of thought. I'm drawing all the cards all the time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can actually train a thought for 4 next turn. +3, -3 until end of turn. That's not bad. I could draw 4 cards. But, no, I think I will. I was going to talk myself out of it, but I think it's just the most efficient way of doing things. I think I could compulsive read. Actually, no, I think I will just compulsive research. Because then if I draw a blue spell, I can just do it for 4, which is insane. As in, pay 10 mana, so do it for 5. So I want to discard a land this time. We'll just get rid of that mountain. And then, oh, I thought I was playing the Signet there. Never mind. And yeah, next turn I'll draw 5 cards, and that's going to be hard to lose from, I guess. It's going to be hard to win from as well, considering my deck, but cross that bridge when we get to it. And what is this? Lots of mana being tapped. Oathsworn Giant. That is good, but it does die to... what's the card? what's it called? Ribbons of Night. There we go. I think what I might do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I was just thinking of Strands of Undeathing so I can have something to block, because that's actually a lot of damage being represented there. But I think I'd rather draw 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because Strands on Death obviously lets you block and regenerate. But yeah, that draw has set me up quite well for next turn. Phantasm's a pretty good blocker, Stinkweed Imp's a pretty good blocker. Hopefully my opponent... Oh, so they draw to play... I was going to say if they don't draw, play a land and play 2 spells. But it looks like that's what's happened. I don't know why they didn't attack with the Oathsworn Giant there, because really, like realistically, what could I have for just a single blue? But I don't know what they're scared of. That's annoying, so they're going down to 1 card. Right, so what can I do here? So if I play land, I'll have 12 mana available, so that's 4 down to 8. That could be 3 and 3. So yeah, that could work. Strands on a Stinkweed is obviously really good, so I might just do that. 1, 2, 3. And a black, I need that. So I play Stinkweed Imp. Then I play Strands of Undeath on the Stinkweed Imp. And then I'll play Drift of Phantasms. And I should have... Oh no, I was going to say I should have left a blue up, but I wouldn't have enough mana to repeal anything anyway, so... Let's play the Drift. And they discarded a land. Great. Cast. And yeah, I should be able to survive the hit next turn, then I'm in a really good position. This does give creatures first strike, so a Stinkweed Imp isn't great right now, but it will get better. Scarlet Legionnaire, nice draw. I might be at jump blocking mode here. Although my opponent seems to be reluctant to actually attack with creatures. Oh, sorry, I just realised my microphone was not in a great position, so apologies if the sound was a bit fuzzy up until now. Oh no, my opponent's actually attacking now. Okay, so this is probably going to try and block that, because it's the biggest one. This will block, so 2, 3, 4. That can be a maximum 4 power, so that could probably go there. And I take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do I just chump block something? I guess if that's being given first strike, which it almost definitely will, that can only be 3 power maximum, so that can actually go there really. Or they lose a greater forgeling. Either way, I'm fine with that. I guess that could just block that. I don't really need to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I go to 6, which is actually not that much life against a red-white deck. But I will then have Repeal and Steam Core Weird. No, I don't really want to chump for 2 damage, so I'm just going to block like this and regenerate my Stinkweed Imp and see what happens. Yeah, so they're giving that first strike as expected. I'm going to regenerate my Stinkweed Imp. It's always weird with Strands on Death. You have to click the strands, not the creature, to regenerate. Rot Farm is not what I wanted. So I think I'm going to repeal the Oathsworn Giant and then kill the Boros Guildmage. So 1. No, I don't want to tap all my red sources. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Does that seem alright? Yeah, I think so. Okay, I'll pay naught. More lands, just what I needed. 2, 3, 4. Kill this. And hopefully that will stop the onslaught. And then I'll just play a swamp in case I want to lurk informant rather than a bounce land. I obviously don't need any more lands in play right now. I guess they're probably just going to replay the giant. Oh no, this is not a giant. Or is it? Yeah, it is. They just tap their mana in a weird order. Paid the white and then the rest. So I think it's better to inform my opponent at this point and put this in the graveyard. Yes, I think so. Eventually, I will draw good cards, I hope. And I don't, given that I have so few win cons, I don't really want to mill myself because, as you can see, I've got 9 cards left in my deck. Return land. If I do draw Praetor, it's going to be really good because I can kill. Uh-oh. Except by creature the defender. Okay, well I can block that for now. But only for 1 turn. My opponent says be right back. Leaving the suspense. Odd time to go, but fine. I'm going to inform myself this time just because I do need to draw an answer to that right now. So, I think Ogre. Have I used my Ogre 7? I have. I've used my Dismisser. So at this point, I'm not sure what my outs even are. I guess could Ribbons of Night the Oathworn Giant into. No, I can't brain spoil it, can I? So I could brain spoil Oathworn Giant, but then that wouldn't kill Greater Forging. It wouldn't draw me a card into Ribbons of Night. I'm really not sure what I could draw here. I think I've just drawn too many lands. I've drawn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So there's only 1 land in those 9 cards, which is obviously pretty annoying. But yeah, there's really not much I can do. I'm just going to pause until my opponent comes back. So yeah, they are back, and I'm just going to block with my 1 creature that can block, because the Mage Mark says it has to be blocked by creature defender. And then I'm going to inform myself, and do I have any I don't have any 5-drops, so annoyingly I think that's going to have to hit the bin. Oh, actually no, I can buy myself a turn, so I can sacrifice Dismisser to kill Oathworn Giant. And then this can only pump once. Because that will make it into a... Yeah, so that kind of works. Oh no, because that will give it 7 power. No, so that still kills me. Puts in graveyard, yes, annoyingly. I don't think I can win the game now. Oh no, they didn't. I thought my opponent hadn't pumped it, but they had. And I guess I'll draw 2 cards. Probably should have consulted in my upkeep there. I don't think I can win the game though. Like, even if I do survive this attack, I just can't win. Oh, okay, well, I can kill that. I feel like at this point I'm just telling my opponent what's in my deck, which is unideal. Because, like I said, I can't win the game. So I can kill that and then chump block for another turn. And I've tapped all my red mana, but I don't think I've... Okay, I was literally just saying, I don't think I have any other red cards. I am playing this game terribly, it's safe to say. But I guess Dragonauts can come in. because they are unlikely to block. I'll cast this. And I'll play a land. I think before I block, I'm actually going to inform myself to see what's on top, because I don't need to block this turn. So I'll put that in my grave. So that's the last land in the deck. And then I guess there is a small chance I can just win next turn. Four, five, six, seven. Yeah, I think I'm actually just going to take this. So I should really, if I had more time, because I've got so little time on my clock, I don't want to spend ages looking at my deck, but if I did have more time, I would just do that. Yeah, so if I Galvanic Arc, I don't know, this is the best target, isn't it? 1, 2, 3. So kill that, and then Brain Spoil the Legionnaire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think they're dead this turn, but they might be next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so I just had an insane amount of removal. So if they can't deal with my Drift of Phantasm this turn, I think I just win, which I was not expecting. I guess they could just not attack. No, they've just conceded. That is not the way I was expecting that game to go. That is cool. Yeah, nice. Looking at my sideboard, I don't really have anything that I want to bring in against this player, I think. They're not playing black, so obviously I don't want Sewer Dragon. I think my deck's actually fine set up against them as it is. The only thing I'm really worried about is that Infiltrator's Mage Mark, but I guess I have some cards to deal with that. So yeah, I'm just going to submit this as it is. I'm also probably going to go to minimal commentary like I tried to at the end of the last match, because I've only got 11 minutes to their 19, so I'm going to try and regain some time. This is a not amazing hand, but it's a decent hand, so I'm just going to keep this. It's got a turn 3 Dragonauts and Rot Farm play, which is quite cool. I like when you can do that with a Signet. You can get your 3-drop and play a bounce land. My opponent's mulliganed once. Obviously would have liked him to go to 4, but you can't have everything. Lurking Informant, I don't know if you noticed in that last game, but it's actually a decent card. It's one of those cards that seems so bad, but because Ravnica-is so slow and grindy, it can actually just take games. So yeah, do keep an eye out on Lurking Informants. I think I picked it 6th or 7th in the first pack and was not too happy with it, but turns out actually it's a decent card, and yeah, you shouldn't feel bad about taking it that high. I'm just going to bounce that mountain there. Again, I've drawn more mountains than I need to, but I have all the colours, so shouldn't be too much of an issue for me. Torch Drake. I was going to say, I could just run a Knit Ribbons of Night here, but I'm worried about using it too early, but I guess if I've got another one, no harm in just firing it off, drawing a card, gaining 4 life, and using all my mana, and obviously attacking for 3 as well. I think I'm in a pretty good position here this game. You're trying to race, are you? Well, there you go. How's that for you? 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure I pay the red mana for it. Guess I don't really need to do this pre-combat, but I don't think my opponent has anything, so I'm just going to run things out pre-combat, so I can just F6 and attack. Again, trying to save time on the clock. Terraforming? I wonder what they're terraforming for. Mountains. Oh, okay, they just didn't have the double red. That makes sense. I guess Ribbons of Night is actually pretty useful for Oathsworn Giant, so I might just keep it for now. Yeah. I do want to kill that Fangtail, I think, so... Although I guess just drawing a card... Yeah, you can't really go wrong with just drawing a card. I'm just going to do this and bash for 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Huh, Cleansing Beam. Nice draw. So I'll play an island, and I think I'll look at my opponent's top card, because they clearly don't really have anything useful. I think Legionnaire can stay on top, actually. Because I'm just winning the race. Put this card in the graveyard. No, I think that's fine. And I'll attack for 3. Hopefully they'll make Legionnaire and another small creature, so I can just kill both with Cleansing Beam. Yep. Make Legionnaire. Absolutely fine. Look at your top card. Put this graveyard. No. Not really winning the race, but I guess I will eventually once I kill that Legionnaire. So I just wanted to keep doing damage. I can finish it with Galvanic Arc eventually. My opponent can play with one giant now, so they might try and do that. Although I suppose they would have done that pre-combat if they had it. Or would they? Huh. In that case, I think next turn I'll Galvanic Arc and Cleansing Beam to kill the 2 flyers. Because I do not want that to stay in play. So yeah. Oh, that's nice. So I can kill... Actually, yeah, I can actually kill their entire board. Because Niv-Mizzet is blue and red. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, sorry about this, buddy. Oh, that's annoying. I lost my informant. I forgot that would happen. But I'm still more than happy with that trade. And I forgot to play land there, because, again, F8. The dangers of F8, if you're trying to rush, you can just skip phases. So yeah, try not to do that. Yeah, my opponent says insane. Yeah, I will just kill that, I think. I can't transmute for anything good. I've used both my Ribbons of Night, so I'll just kill that and attack for 4. Yeah, use too much mana, but who cares? Played land, which is a good sign for me. Yeah, repeal. I don't think I can lose now. What I could do is just repeal that Galvanic Arc, but I think it's... In fact, yeah, I am just going to do that, I think. So I'll attack with those. If my opponent doesn't block, I repeal Galvanic Arc. That pumps the Dragonaut, so even if they do kill Dragonauts, just make sure I actually target the right thing. So if they do kill the Dragonauts, I can then just Galvanic Arc the... Galvanic Arc on this and deal them the last 3. So yeah, that's a pretty nice combo there. What does my opponent have? Flash Conscription. Okay, that doesn't really make too much difference. Oh wait, no, it does actually make... Yeah, it means I have to kill them next turn, which is annoying. Although no, that was silly. When I was saying that, that was a stupid thing to say. So when I said that I could... Oh, that's weird, they didn't block. I'm not sure why. Okay, that was a misplay, because when I was saying if they kill my Wee Dragonauts in response, I get my Galvanic Arc back, but I obviously wouldn't. If they killed it, it would just die, so that was a terrible play. Luckily, they didn't have the removal spell. But yeah, that Ravnica draft, if you've not drafted before, that Ravnica draft was everything that I and most players love about Ravnica. It's just a mental format. You get these insane slow grindy decks, loads of combos in. There's an actual danger that you might mill every match. You get loads of real spells, loads of card advantage, loads of cool mana fix. Bounce lands just mean your card quality is so high, despite the fact that you get 0/6s for 6 and stuff like that. And yeah, it turns out even if you play as badly as I did, you can still win when you have 2 Ribbons of Night and other really good removal in your deck. I highly recommend the format. It's not really that common that you can get really cool grindy control decks nowadays, but in Ravnica it is very much a case that not only can you do that, they are probably the best kind of deck. So if you enjoy drafting that kind of deck, then get online and draft Ravnica because it is fun. And thanks for watching, and I'll probably see you with an RGD because I can't resist making Ravnica drafts videos when they're online. So if you enjoyed this, please do hit the like button, share it, and yeah, let us know, and I'll keep trying to make more. Oh, and if you haven't heard the podcast, then please head to tpepodcast.com and give it a listen. You hopefully won't regret it.